Happy New Year, my Odyssey family. I am Mike Odyssey, and I want you to get ready for one of the most exciting years in Nintendo history. I wanted to begin this video just like this, letting you know that 2024 will be an amazing year to follow Nintendo, will be an amazing year to be part of this Nintendo community. It will be an amazing and exciting year just to share the overall love of gaming as a whole, right? It's here. We've gone over 2023. Some people had a great year, some people had a bad year, some people, survived. But the most important thing of all is that we're here now. And 2024 is a brand new beginning, a new page turned. And now it's time to hype. It's time to be excited. It's time to dream. It's time to be excited. This is the year where we will see Nintendo's next gen system and we will be able to play it. We don't know what's going to be called. I know it's dubbed Nintendo Switch 2, but it's up to Nintendo at the end. But all we know is that, wow, we're here, it's time, and I'm excited. Who's ready with me? Let me know if you are by hitting that like button, by subscribing if you have not done so just yet, and let's start this video right. Before we get into this video, I would love to ask for your subscription, but not just ask, I will put in the work for you, because here we have Monday through Friday news every single day, Odyssey News, where we talk about everything inside the world of Nintendo. We have products and we have reviews. And other than that, in the personal side, I am a big advocate for disabilities because I myself am legally blind. My daughter has autism, so I am a big advocate for disabilities and people with autism as well. So if this sounds like a place you would love to subscribe to, I would love for you to be part of the family. Hit that subscribe button and that bell for notification and join our amazing family here at the Odyssey. Thank you in advance for your subscription, and let's get into the news. All right, my friends, right before we get into the main topic today, of course, is Nintendo Switch 2. We will go over a little bits and pieces of news here that you missed over the weekend or over the holiday season, because we've been busy eating a lot of food for Christmas and New Year's and stuff. And so I wanted to go ahead and update you, because we are a news channel after all, on things that have been happening very lately. So first off, we're going to start with Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, which is this year's game, right? Nintendo has remade Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and it was just rated by the ESRB. That means that the game is ready for sale. That means it's ready for sale physically and digitally. So this is a good news, because it means that we are expecting Nintendo either this month or next month to issue a Nintendo Direct with release dates and announcements, because we still have unfinished business with the Nintendo Switch. More games are coming to Switch. If you just bought one over the holidays, get excited, because it is not over. Nintendo Switch will still be receiving games, and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door is a brand new remake game that Nintendo announced that is still coming to Nintendo Switch this year. It's ready for sale, and we just need to wait for them to announce the actual release date. Moving forward, we have Banjo-Kazooie. Guys, Banjo-Kazooie could be making a big return in a major game, meaning a real updated game, not a remake or a re-release or a port. But no, it looks like there's some insiders claiming that Banjo-Kazooie has been greenlit for a brand new next gen game. So that's a good thing, because we know that Banjo-Kazooie is from Microsoft right now, and Microsoft and Nintendo, they have a great relationship when it comes to sharing properties and stuff like that. So Banjo-Kazooie is a franchise that a lot of people are really rooting for it to come back, and it's amazing. I'm so happy for that. And let's keep going with the news. Miyamoto has said himself that he will not be retiring, has no plans to retire. And we knew this in the channel because, we cover patents on the channel. And so we saw a recent patent of Miyamoto working with other developers on this streaming service for video for the Nintendo Switch 2, right? If you have not seen these patents before, look on the channel. We have some patent videos. I'll go ahead and do a playlist so that you guys can look over them, and you can see Miyamoto's work behind the scenes. That's why I cover patents, because not only do patents tells us what's going on behind the scenes, it tells us who's active, who's actually working on things, right? And Shigeru Miyamoto has been really listed on many patents behind the scenes. The man is busy. He's no plans to retire at all. And last but not least, before we get into the main story, did you know that Mario, in Mario Wonder, Yoshi was supposed to have his mechanic, the egg mechanic? You know how in the Yoshi's World, he used to eat an egg and then eat something, and then it'll turn into an egg, and he can take that egg and shoot at that stuff. Well, that mechanic was supposed to make it into Mario Wonder, and it probably didn't, because maybe the game was already filled with so many other mechanics that it just would have been a little much. But that's a really interesting note to know that in Mario Wonder, Yoshi would have had that mechanic where he ate any animal, any villain or whatever, turn him into an egg, and then also have the ability to shoot that egg as well. I'm not sure how it would have helped, because in Mario Wonder, there's not really anything you have to aim or shoot at, so maybe that's why they didn't add it to it. But it's interesting to know of little bits and details that would have made it into the game, like that Mario having a live action face. That would have been horrible and nightmarish, right? And there you have it. You are all up to date with everything inside the world of Nintendo over the past week or weekend. And so let's move on to today's top story of the day, which is, of course, Nintendo Switch 2. We are here in 2024. It is the topic of the year. This is the year that I am close to 100% sure we are going to see or hear about the Nintendo Switch 2. And so I wanted to give you guys my plans. I want to go over to sum up of what we know so far, and then of course tell you my plans of what we're gonna do with the Nintendo Switch 2. First of all, I know a lot of you out there are looking forward to the giveaways we have on the channel. I'm officially announcing that yes, although we don't have yet a release date, we don't have yet an announcement from Nintendo, I'm so sure that this year will be Switch 2 year that I will automatically change any future console update to a Switch 2 giveaway console. Okay, so no more OLEDs, no more lights, no more. Every console that I promise from now on when it comes to a giveaway will be Switch 2 related. Whenever that comes out, whenever I get my hands of it, that's when you're going to get it in a future giveaway. All giveaways right now, there are no major giveaways going on right now. Only the milestone ones are every 10,000 subscribers. And of course, I still have prizes to ship from the past giveaway that will be shipped very, very soon. So thank you guys so much for your patience. But that's in regards to what's happening here business-wise in the channel when it comes to giveaways and stuff like that. And thank you giveaways and stuff. So there you have that. Now, there is a rumored event happening. Apparently, this is a rumor, guys. There's when there's leaks and there's rumors, this one is a big rumor, and every time we mention the story, it's always been rumor, right? Rumored event happening within the first or second week of January, according to a tweet by some tech geek something, that we will be having an event, or Nintendo will be hosting an event in January. No, we don't know whether it's a Nintendo Switch 2 event or whether it's a Nintendo Direct, whether it's something completely different. But that is the first rumor, and the reason why I'm bringing it up first is because we are in January. That's if true, that would be the next thing happening, right? The next thing is something a little more sure, which is the Nintendo February Direct, which happens every single year. And there should be no difference between this year and prior years, just because there is still unfinished business with Nintendo Switch. There are games that should be announced. Nintendo President Shintaro Furukawa himself has stated that the Nintendo Switch will continue to receive games and support until the fiscal year ending in March of 2025. That's basically this year. Right now, we are starting in March, this March of 2024, all the way to March of 2025. That's the last year where the Nintendo Switch will receive games and updates. Basically, that's what he mentioned. The year ending in 2025 in March, which is the coming up now. So at least we know that Nintendo is not done with the Switch, and so this February Direct that we should be expecting should have more games for the Nintendo Switch, along with release dates for games that have been announced already without a date. Moving back to Nintendo Switch 2, there are also other reports out there by other credible resources, credible leakers. One of them we actually reported a couple days ago, and they basically mentioned that they are working on a trilogy for the Bayonetta series for the Nintendo Switch 2. And so this trilogy will be basically Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3 released as one pack for the Nintendo Switch 2 with enhancements, right? This tweet came to us by N. Weedle, which is basically a credible leaker on Twitter. And so they mentioned that this Bayonetta series will have enhancements, right? Including HDR. And of course, I'm pretty sure the ability to also project on your TVs into 4K resolution. Not only that, but the main piece of information that N. Weedle shared was that they expect the Nintendo Switch 2 to be revealed before the end of March. And that makes sense because March is when the fiscal year ends and when it begins. So, Nintendo themselves in a statement mentioned that they were not going to reveal any system this fiscal year that we are in now. Even though we are in a new year, we are still in the fiscal year of 2023, right? 2023. And so the new fiscal year of 2024 begins in March. All right. So if Nintendo themselves stated that there will be no console announcement or release in the fiscal year of 2023, which we are still in, then it makes perfect sense for them to reveal it right at the beginning of the fiscal year in March. And why does it make sense? Because you have to look at everything that is happening right after March, right? March, we got May, June, July, August, and September. And those months are filled with conventions, with cons, with a whole bunch of game announcements and Summer Game Fest and of course the canceled E3, which is not coming back. But events just like that, where Nintendo will take the stage and showcase not only the brand new console, but the brand new games and get it ready for a really, really cool I'm not going to say holiday launch because I think holiday is way too far. I think it's going to be more like a summer launch. And then we'll have holiday games, right? Holiday release time period for games and major games out there. But that is basically the latest and most credible source we have as a leaker, where the Nintendo Switch 2 could be revealed before the end of March of 2024, which is basically 2 months from now. And therefore, I from the very beginning have always saw March as a very potential date, just because it's the end of one period and the beginning of another, right? The end of the fiscal year and then the beginning of the other fiscal year, and where Nintendo always has these meetings with their shareholders and they want to keep them happy. And so what better way to actually just say, hey, we have our next console here, we're about to announce it, we're about to showcase it, and those stock prices are going to go off the roof and so on. And so that is basically the very last what we've heard. Forget about backwards compatibility for not features or any of that stuff. We've already spoken enough about features and what could be in it, and backwards compatibility, and whether it's going to be better with digital games or physical. All that stuff is up to Nintendo. Right now, all we have to kind of like lean on is a specific time frame where we will actually hear and see the Nintendo Switch 2 or reveal to us, right? Because that's basically the most secure thing we have to us, that it is coming and that it is going to be revealed to us. And so I think that should be a good point where we can relax and kind of sit back and say, hey, that's okay. Now we're here. It's 2024. It's time to wait. It's time to just to be excited. It's already an exciting year. As I was counting down last night, I was like, man, this year will be amazing. I'm so excited for it to begin already, and I cannot wait to see where our channel grows and where Nintendo takes us on this journey. And so I know you are just as excited as I am. So I thank you guys so much for watching. Hey, if you are interested in anything Nintendo Switch 2, subscribe to this channel, stay with us, and join the community. We have one of the best and most amazing communities on YouTube right now. This place is a safe place. It's an amazing place filled with love, support. We have an amazing Discord chat. Thank you to one of our modders for sharing that Discord link in the comments below. And I appreciate you guys more than you know. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for being here. Let's make 2024 one of the best years here at the Odyssey. And as always, guys, never give up and journey on. Peace.